Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, then this might just look like a normal video. But to people who have watched some of my past videos, they will know that this is drastically different. What I normally do is I perform monologues that I have written myself, and normally they're about some heavy topics, like being a brown woman in the dating world, or about my history with eating disorders. But today I want to do something special, because today is a very special day. Today I want to talk about a channel that changed my life, a channel that is the reason I have a YouTube channel. And that channel is called Unus Annus. 1 year. About a year ago, I was sitting down in my room, chilling out. I had a long day of work, and I had a long day of school, and I was kind of stressed out, and I saw this video on trending, and I decided to click on it. It was these two guys, and they were in black and white suits, standing in front of this big spiral, standing like this. That's the thumbnail. And they were very serious, and all you hear is this clock ticking and the words Unus Annus, Unus Annus. And then you heard the voice of Crank Caneblaze going, "We live our lives taking every second for granted." And then Markiplier said, "But what if you knew? Like, what would you do if you knew how much time you had left?" I believe those were their exact words. I'm sorry. But it was a very valid question. What would you do if you had so much time left? And then they announced their new channel, Unus Annus 1 year. And the premise of that channel was that every day they were going to upload a new video. Not only that, but at the end of all the videos, they were going to delete the channel and everything with it. So I got lucky. My merch came in today, very fitting for the time being. And right now, if there's a flashing on the screen, it is because I am watching their Unus Annus live stream. At the time of this recording, it might be around 8 hours left. And the reason why this channel is so important is because it changed the way I thought about my life. When I first saw Unus Annus, first of all, it is a very chaotic channel, and they did a lot of things in the course of the year. But when I first saw Unus Annus, I was very depressed. I was still struggling with an eating disorder. I was surrounded by a lot of toxicity, and I felt like my life had no path or meaning. It was a really dark period of time, and one of the only things that brought me joy was creating. I loved to write. I went to school for singing. I was getting my master's degree. I now have my master's degree. And I wanted to act, and I took my acting classes at school very seriously. But deep down, I knew that what I was doing wasn't enough. And so that night I sat down and I evaluated my life. I thought to myself, what exactly do I want to do? And I realized I wanted to create. I wanted to be a storyteller. And so I did that. I took all my work much more seriously. I took my music more seriously. I took my writing more seriously, and I took my acting more seriously. More important than that, I put myself out there more. I did auditions for things that I didn't know I was good for. There was a class at my college that I always wanted to be in, and I didn't think I was good enough until I auditioned for it and got in. And it really helped the last few months of my college career. It made me so much happier because I wanted to be there so badly. But not only that, I went out for bigger things. There was a playwriting retreat that was really prestigious, and even though I had just started playwriting maybe last year professionally, I did not think I was good enough for it, but I applied anyway. I wrote my story, I sent it in, they liked me, and at the beginning of this year I got to go to Colorado for a week and be surrounded by some amazing people. Some of my closest friends right now come from that program. And not only that, but it helped make me a better writer. I decided to write about things that really meant something to me, and remember that if somebody doesn't like it, I don't care. Because I like it, because I'm writing for me. It became much more personal. And then my goals got bigger. When I was a little kid growing up, there was an acting school I've always wanted to go to, Stella Adler. And I never, ever thought I was good enough for it. I never did. And then the day came and they were about to start auditioning for their next cycle of classes. And I decided, why not? Why not just audition and see what happens? I have been a student at Stella Adler for 6 months. 6 months. And I've learned so much about the craft, and I fell in love with acting again. I fell in love with myself again. And because of that, I started taking my health more seriously, because now I have a reason to go on. I have something to look forward to, and that's my acting classes, that's creating, that's acting every day. Acting is the most important thing in my life right now. And I say that point blank, that is the most important thing in my life right now. Acting. And I went into it so scared and so worried, and now even though I'm not as secure as I could be, I am better than I was before, which is a big deal. And then I realized that I wanted to go even further with myself. And then Unus Annus came out. And Unus Annus was Mark and Ethan trying to get healthy, basically. But I decided to get healthy with them. And since Unus Annus has started, I have lost 30 pounds. And none of that could have happened if it wasn't for this channel. Not because of this profound video that they put out in the world and every video was as profound and motivational. No. Actually, all their videos are very chaotic and very random. And if you ever get the chance to watch it, you should. Although, at the point that I'm recording this, there's probably 8 hours left because the end is near. The channel is going to be deleted today. But I could not have lived this out if I didn't see it in action. I know Mark and Ethan are these very famous YouTubers and they're very wealthy and they can afford to go on these adventures. But I think it's because they were consistent and they weren't born famous. They weren't born successful. And because I watched their channel so much, I decided to learn how to edit. I may not be good at it yet, but I want to be. I decided to learn more about filmmaking. I decided to really throw myself in to the creative mindset. Because at the end of the day, that's really all I want to do. And so, I don't think they'll ever see this. If they do, then hi. Big fan. But I don't think they'll ever see this. But I want to let everyone know that even if I'm not where I want to be yet, I am so much closer because I know that time is so short. When I was growing up, I had my Uncle Johnny, and he was really incredible, and he was this really boisterous, outrageous, spunky guy. And then the day came when I was in college, and I heard that he had cancer. And he was so healthy. He was going on these trips, and not only did he have cancer, but he was at the very stages of his cancer. And he was going to die. And out of nowhere, this person that I've known my entire life, who was always healthy, who was always outgoing, and called me superstar, was gone. And I thought that's when my life would change. That's when I would make this big switch over to really honing in on what I want. But no, it was this channel reminding me every single day with this timer counting down that time is short. Because a year has passed, and even if I don't feel accomplished, which is insane because I've done so many things, I've done so much more this year than I have ever done in any other year. I have a new job. I am single now, and I really like being single. I'm writing a lot of wonderful things. I'm working on a short film. I'm learning how to edit. I'm happy. And I'm happy because I know that one day what I do is going to impact someone. It's going to impact something. It's going to make a difference. And that is one of the reasons why I also joined the crisis text line this year as a crisis counselor. I don't want anyone to stop their clock too soon. So I want to thank Unus Annus for reminding me that yes, I can do everything. Even though many, many people have told me that I can't. I really can. And I'm going to try to do everything. And that is because Unus Annus was created. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next week I will have a monologue again, and I have a lot of exciting things planned out to film. So if you like this video, press the like button, or subscribe, or if you're watching us on YouTube, follow me, because I like taking photos. Thank you guys.